Hi, and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening of this bank holiday weekend. Gosh, isn't it great? We seem to be having a bank holiday weekend every month this year. So it's lovely, and the weather is, well, it's looking nice right now. So nice practice today. I like this practice. It's building up to a gate pose. So a lot of lateral bending and stretching. Really nice kind of loosening for the spine and upper body. So let us begin our practice today lying down. And let's lie down keeping our knees bent and our feet about shoulder width apart. Closing your eyes, letting go of everything that's going on in your life. And just bringing yourself to the mat. Giving yourself permission to slow down and be in the present moment. And become aware of your shoulder blades and their connection with the mat. Encouraging them to be flat against the mat. Encouraging the chest to open to allow the shoulder blades to get as close to the mat as possible. And let your attention go to your breath as you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Extending that exhale to try and make it longer than the inhale. And taking 3 more breaths here. And then just draw the arms up so the hands are pointing towards the back of the mat. And the elbows are in a straight line to the shoulders. And let the knees fall over to the right. And the gaze to the left. Taking 3 more breaths here. And then let's just take that over to the other side. And then from here, just roll on over and make your way up to sit. If you want to sit on a block, we're going to be seated for quite a little while, so you may want to sit on a block. Whatever way you're sitting, focus in on the seat bones, equal weight on both seat bones. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that length in the spine. Keeping the chin parallel with the floor. And let's take the right arm and draw it across the center of the chest, hooking that left arm under it to just give that shoulder a nice stretch. Focusing on the breath. One more breath here. And then releasing the arm, clasp the fingers together, raise the arms up over the head so they're running past the ears, and just take a nice little bend to the left, allowing that whole right side of the body to stretch. Feel the freedom of the breath in the right lung. Ensuring you're not collapsing here. Between the hip and the rib cage, you want to always keep that gap on the left side. And then keeping that lateral bend, just release the left hand, bringing it down quite close to the hip and just deepen the stretch a little bit. So we want to keep a softness in that left arm, in the supporting arm, a softness in the elbow, so there's no rigidity here. One more breath. And then let's take that bend even deeper. So stretch the left hand out further. And keeping that softness in the elbow, see, can you take a little bit further with your bend. Still keeping your chest and your shoulders square, so that chest has that kind of forward and up feeling to it. One more breath here. And then let's draw yourself up. So now we're beautifully lengthened on the right side, so we better do the same to the left. Let's take that left arm, cross it in front of the chest, hooking the right arm under, allowing the shoulder to begin to stretch. And then let's clasp those fingers together, raising the arms over the head, past the ears, and take your bend this time to the right. Really feeling that left side begin to lengthen. And then releasing the right hand down quite near to the hip, softening the elbow to get your nice bend deepening. Keeping the shoulders square. One more breath here. And let's deepen that even further by stepping the right arm out, away from the hip and deepening the bend. And then drawing yourself all the way up. So hopefully we are now equal length on both sides, really feeling tall, feeling that length in the torso. And stretch out the the right leg, and just flex that right foot, and let's lift up this left foot and cradle it. So remember, as we're cradling it, we want to keep that length in the spine. So the temptation is to round into the cradle. We want to keep sitting up tall, keep that core engaged, holding yourself upright as you cradle the foot, and encourage that leg to come in a little closer to the body. You'll feel this stretch right down the outside of your thigh and up into your glute. Keeping the length in the spine. Two more breaths here. And then with this foot, let's keep it in towards the right thigh, hopping off the mat, or the block, sorry. Let's take hold of this right foot, lift it up and out. So you're getting a nice stretch now on this right leg. Again, sitting up tall. Two more breaths. And then drawing that right foot in front of the left. So your legs are crossed, right foot in front, holding on to that right shin with the right hand with the left arm. Bring it out to the side and then draw it behind you, rotating the spine to follow it with your gaze. When you get to your maximum point, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, see can you get another millimeter. One more breath here. And coming all the way back to the center, let's take that on the other side. So now your left leg is coming out long, flexing that left foot. Let's lift up the right leg, holding on to the outside of the foot, cradling it with your arm, bringing it to that point of stretch where you feel that's good, there's something happening there. Sitting up tall, being really conscious of keeping that core engaged and the spine nice and long. And then breathe into the stretch. One more breath here. And drawing this right foot down against that left thigh, let's hold on to the left foot, raising it up and stretching it out. So working with your own body here, open the leg out as much as you can, sitting up nice and tall on the top of your seat bones rather than sitting back into them, sitting up tall. Keep the core engaged to keep that length in the body and in the spine. One more breath here. And then drawing that left foot in to your right. So you're cross-legged again, this time with the left foot in front, holding on to that shin with your left hand, taking the right arm, drawing it around behind you. And lengthen as you inhale, deepen as you exhale. One more breath here. And coming all the way back to the center, stretch those legs out. We're going to fold forward, so you might prefer to start with your knees bent as you fold forward here, connecting that rib cage to your thighs. And then you might want to open out those legs a little bit more and deepen that fold. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, deepen that fold. One more breath here. And making your way back up to sit. Let's come into a low lunge. So I'll show you a sideways view. We're keeping it quite a tight low lunge. So we're not having that big extension of the back leg that we normally would have. Keep the knee maybe even under the hip. So right foot is in front, right leg is in front, and raise the left arm up. Finding that length, feeling like you're stretching and opening with each breath. One more breath here. And then let's open this right foot out to the side. So bringing it out to the side, bring the arms out into a T, softening the shoulders, keeping that core engaged. Each exhale, just drawing up the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And then let that left hand come down towards the mat. Draw the right arm up and over past the ear. Still having that chest looking up and forward. One more breath. Coming up, let's bring it now into the gate pose. So the right arm hand comes down onto the shin. Draw the left arm up and over the head, bringing it down towards that right hand. All that lateral work you did at the start should be paying dividends here. One more breath. And drawing yourself back to upright, bring the right leg in, just swinging around onto your mat, having both feet connected to the mat with your knees bent, and just hug those shins. And coming back to sit upright here. Taking one more breath. And let's take it to the other side. So once again, coming into your low lunge, but that shortened low lunge, so your hip is over your knee. Step that left foot up. Keeping the left hand on the left thigh, raise the right arm up. Lengthening through the body. Two more breaths. Engaging that core with each exhale. And then let's step this left leg out to the side. Arms into a T, softening those shoulders. One more breath here. And then bringing that right hand down towards the mat. If you have difficulty reaching the mat here, just put your hand onto your hip. So whatever works for you. Taking that lateral bend to the right. One more breath. And then coming up to take it over into a full gate pose. So that left hand on the left shin, drawing the right arm up, deepening into the fold, into the bend. Keeping the shoulders square. Each breath feeling you're getting just a little bit deeper. One more breath. And drawing yourself back to upright, bring the left leg in, swinging around to come back to sit with those knees bent, this time sitting up tall. Lengthen through the spine. 2 breaths here. And then let's lower down onto the mat. Let the legs come out long and those feet flop out to the side, palms facing upwards. As you give your body now the opportunity to relax, rest, and recover. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And pause for gratitude. Identifying something in your day today that brought you joy. and acknowledge that joy with gratitude. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Keeping your focus on your breath for the next few minutes.